goal. He did. It was fisted away from him. Now Clay Beams, who will use Taylor. Runs away from defensive 50. Hasn't got a lot to go to. Greyhound Racing Victoria Chase from Armfield was good. Had to lay it back to Clay Beams. Runs his full measure. Then kicks down the line for Leuenberger. Couldn't mark. Fisted away by Jacks. Green front and centre, as a good crummer should be, but his handball was a poor one.
And it went straight to Doherty, and Doherty unloads a long kick, fisted away by Darcy Gardner. Tui trying to keep it in, can't do so. So the Blues lead by a point with about 3 minutes to play. No one likes missing a game-changing moment, especially when it comes to the footy. So if the game's on and you're having a drink, don't overdo it. Always remember, you won't miss a moment if you drink wise. We'll get down to Lockie McKinnon in a moment. Daniel Riches on the bench. Big fly there by Casbold. He used Leuenberger as a step ladder in the ruck contest. In fact, it was Stephen Martin he used as the ladder. Now, Lockie, anything you can tell us about Daniel Rich? He looked a bit uncomfortable down there.
Oh, I think he's okay. I think he's just more out of breath than anything. But your man, Nick Robertson, the man of the worst, a haircut in the AFL on the bench as well.
All right. Well, we've got Robertson and Robinson, as we said. Murphy's kick high and wide, and that's a pretty good mark from Jed Adcock. Difficult ball to mark out there, and he's taken it. He's beckoning players towards him to give him something. They don't want to cough up a goal in the last bit. They've been pretty good, Brisbane. Went right in the contest. Leuenberger had his hands to it. Redden applies the tackle on Curnow, who goes to ground. He didn't drag it back in. There was other players who did. Umpire Ben Ryan will come in and put it in the air. 2 minutes and 15 seconds to go in this opening term. Carlton 3-2-20 and Brisbane 3-1-19.
You're hearing?
Sorry?
No, you go, Connors.
Well, Peter, Carlton have been inside 50 17 times to 6.
Yeah.
17 times to 6. They're on target to get 68 for the quarter. That would be some type of record.
Ben Ryan found a free kick here. It was against Mark Wiley, who laid the tackle and just carried his man Dane Beams forward. So Beams will win the free kick. Coming up for his 7th disposal, Bendigo Bank stats. It's a long kick inside 50. It beat them all over the head of Martin. Blues have got numbers at the back. Jack's forced to kick quickly around the corner. And it's out of bounds on the full. Probably had a bit more time than what he thought.
Well, their ball movement forward, Drew. They've got a small forward line. Why would you bomb it away? Let's say we're not moving the ball any further than 35 metres. Let's try that. That'll get everyone working. They'll expect it to get kicked to them.
Yeah, well, they've seen the last few times they've gone inside 50 with their lowering of the eyes has worked. Bombing away just hasn't.
The bomb inside 50, off hands. Buckley read it best for Carlton, then dangerously kicks across the face of goal. Judd's got Gardner alongside him, and Brisbane do well here. They force it over for a throw-in. 35 metres out from their own goal. They kick them to the Coventry end in this opening quarter, and it is the Blues 3-2-20 who lead Brisbane 3-1-19 here on AFL Live.
Darcy Gardner, who said in the record today, if he had another job, if he wasn't a footballer, what would it be? He said putting the lids on bottles. The ball is kicked up the line by Wiley, but only as far as Clay Beams, who's had a very industrious opening quarter. He's got a man on in the middle, and there's run coming from the other side too. Taylor decided to call it off. It was Clark who was running, and now he's got Redden peeling off. He's going to go more direct than that, but it's a bit of an up and under nothing ball. Jump for that and play fair. It's knocked away to Judd. Judd gives it to Cripps. Cripps through the middle of the ground. He's got